Hi, this is Chris from Dan 330 and 4 Kids and a Chicken. Today we're making a beef roast out on the Traeger, but we decided we're going to make some beans with it. So one of our most popular recipes on our site is the smoked baked beans. So I just want to show you in a video how we make that pretty quickly here. The first thing is, we just grab a 12-inch cast iron pot. This is on the oven, and what we do is just take half a pound of bacon, because let's be honest, I think the recipe that we actually have on the site says a quarter pound, but quarter pound, half pound, it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna get this cooking first. And we have one onion that goes in with it. So I will let this get down until the bacon's about 3/4 cooked and the onion just starts to get clear. It'll just take a few minutes, and we're going to stir it as it goes, just to keep it moving. When this is done, we'll put our beans in, and you can see that in just a second. All right, it's been about 5 minutes over the stove here. You can see that the onion started to get clear, and we've got some bacon starting to get cooked. And see that grease down there? That's just going to really add. The flavor is going to be wonderful. This is really kind of prepped the cast iron pot as well. So now I'm going to put in the baked beans. It's about going to fill us to the top here. But what I'm going to do is just stir this in a little bit, kind of mix this up. All right, now that I've scraped out all the beans, the last thing we're going to do is just put on a little bit of the toppings, and it's just the same ingredients we used. Put a couple onions on top, and this is really mostly for looks, just to give it some texture. Got some other jalapenos we're going to put on top here. Then of course some bacon. Because no one's ever told me, hey, you know, that's just a little too much bacon. All right, we're gonna take this out and we're gonna put it in the smoker. So here's our smoker. And we're gonna put it right next to our beef. And if you're interested, I will put a link to that recipe in the comments. But we're gonna let this go, and it should smoke for the next 4 or 5 hours, up to 6 hours. And you'll see what it tastes like in the end. You'll notice the beans after about an hour start to look like this. And then we'll just continue to smoke and get kind of a crust on top and just gradually boil together. Okay, the beans have been on the smoker for about 6 hours, and they look excellent. What a great crust. I just want to show you how nice and thick these beans are. Look at that nice smoky crust on top, and just the hot, thick beans beneath.